Dear students, welcome to all. Today we discuss about integration, indefinite integration by using standard formulas. These are very important to 2 marks in IPE. Let us evaluate integral sin square x by 1 plus cos 2x. Integral sin square x by 1 plus cos 2x. You know the formula of 1 plus cos 2x. What is the formula of 1 plus cos 2x? Yes, 2 cos square x by our trigonometry multiple submultiple chapter. So write this 1 by 2 here. Sin square x by cos square x is tan square x is equal to 1 by 2 into, in this time we have know the formula of integral tan square x. So write that, convert the tan square x as secant square x minus 1. You know 1 plus tan square x is equal to secant square x. So tan square x is equal to secant square x minus 1. That is equal to, write this 1 by 2 as it is. The integral of secant square x is tan x. The integration of 1 is x. So minus x plus c. So integral sin square x by 1 plus cos 2x dx is equal to 1 by 2 into tan x minus x plus c. Okay. Now the next problem. Evaluate integral secant square x into cosecant square x dx. This is in 2017 IPE. Take integral secant square x into cosecant square x dx. You know secant theta is equal to 1 by cos theta. So secant square x is equal to 1 by cos square x. Similarly, cosecant theta is 1 by sin theta. So cosecant square x is equal to 1 by sin square x. This is equal to, you write this 1 as sin square x plus cos square x. The formula of sin square x plus cos square x is S1. Write the cos square x sin square x as it is. Split into two fractions. Integral here from the first part sin square cancel 1 by cos square x. Second part cos square cancel 1 by sin square x. So this is equal to 1 by cos square is again secant square x. 1 by sin square x is cosecant square x. So integral secant square x plus cosecant square x. So you observe here the product of secant square into cosecant square is nothing but the sum of secant square plus cosecant squares. So the product of secant square cosecant square is equal to sum of secant square and cosecant square. Okay. Here you know the integral secant square x is tan x. Integral cosecant square x is minus cot x. Plus c here. Okay. Now let us see another problem. Integral 1 plus cos square x by 1 minus cos 2x. Integral 1 plus cos square x by 1 minus cos 2x. You write this 1 plus cos square x numerator as is. You know the 1 minus cos 2a is equal to 2 sin square a. This is also from multiple submultiple chapter first year trigonometry. So 1 minus cos 2x is equal to 2 sin square x. Again split into two fractions. You write the 1 by 2 here. 1 by sin square x plus cos square x by sin square x. This is equal to 1 by 2 as is. You know 1 by cos sin square x is cosecant square x. Cos square x by sin square x is cot square x. Cos theta by sin theta is cot theta. So cos square x by sin square x is cot square x. This is equal to, write the 1 by 2 as is cosecant square x. In this time you don't know the formula of integral cot square x dx. So you split that, you transfer that cot square x as cosecant square x minus 1, because cot square x plus 1 is equal to cosecant square x. So cot square x is cosecant square x minus 1. You write that 1 by 2 here. Integral cosecant square plus cosecant square is 2 cosecant square x. You put that minus 1 as it is. This is equal to split into two integrations. 2 cancel, integral cosecant square x minus 1 by 2 into integral 1 dx. You know the integral cosecant square x is, yes, minus cot x. You put this minus as it is, you put the 1 by 2 as. You know the integral of 1 is, integration of 1 is, yes, x, because the derivative of x is equal to 1. So integral 1 dx is equal to x. So this is equal to minus cot x minus 1 by 2x plus c. Now let us see another problem. This is also very important. Integral square root of 1 minus cos 2x dx. Simply we write this integral 1 minus cos 2x is 2 sin square x. You write this root 2 here. Root sin square x is, yes, sin x. So root 2 integral root sin x dx. You write this root 2 here. You know the integral of sin x is minus cos x. You write the minus here, cos x plus c. Okay. So integral root 1 minus cos 2x dx is equal to integral square root of 2 sin square x dx. This is equal to, you write the root 2 integral sin x dx. This is equal to minus root 2 integral of sin x is minus cos x. So minus root 2 cos x plus c. Now another important problem. Evaluate integral 1 by cos hx plus sin hx. This is a hyperbolic function. In hyperbolic function, you know cos h square x minus sin h square x is equal to 1. In trigonometry, cos square theta plus sin square theta is equal to 1. In hyperbolic trigonometric functions, cos h square x minus sin h square x is equal to 1. So by using that, you multiplying both numerator and denominator with cos hx minus sin hx. So here this is cos hx minus sin hx into 1 is cos hx minus sin hx, by the denominator is given that cos hx plus sin hx. You multiply this denominator with the cos hx minus sin hx. This is equal to, you write the numerator as it is. This is of the form a plus b into a minus b. So a square minus b square cos h square x minus sin h square x. You know cos h square x minus sin h square x is 1. So cos hx minus sin hx by 1 integral cos hx minus sin hx by 1. That is cos hx minus sin hx integral dx. You know the integration of cos hx is, yes, sin hx. Put minus as it is. Integral sin hx is cos hx. So integral cos hx minus sin hx dx is equal to sin hx minus cos hx plus c. Okay. Now let us see another problem. Evaluate integral 1 by 1 plus cos x dx. Integral 1 by 1 plus cos x dx. In the same manner, you multiplying both numerator and denominator by 1 minus cos x. So 1 into 1 minus cos x is 1 minus cos x, but the denominator is 1 plus cos x. You multiply that with the 1 minus cos x. Like this. Okay. Now this is equal to integral 1 minus cos x by, the denominator is a plus b into a minus b. A plus b into a minus b. So that is a square minus b square. That is 1 plus cos x into 1 minus cos x. So here a is 1, b is cos x. So a square minus b square. 1 minus cos square x. This is 1 minus cos square x. This is equal to integral 1 minus cos x by, you know 1 minus cos square theta is sin square theta. So 1 minus cos square x is equal to sin square x. You split into two fractions. 1 by sine square x minus cos x by sine square x. This is equal to 1 by sine square theta is cosecant square theta. So 1 minus sine square x is equal to cosecant square x. You put minus here. From here the denominator is sine square x. Sine square x means sine x into sine x. For 1 by sine x, we write cosecant x. The remaining cos x by sine x is cot x. We write this as minus cosecant x into cot x. You know the integration of cosecant square x is? Yes, minus cot x. Integral cosecant x cot x is minus cosecant x. But here minus cosecant x cot x. So minus into minus cosecant x is plus cosecant x plus c. Okay. So like that we have integral 1 by 1 plus cos x dx is equal to minus cot x plus cosecant x. Okay. So here we using the standard formulas to solve the above problems. Okay. Every problem solved by using the standard formulas. But from the next section, it is divided into two subsections because some problems are not solved by using this preliminary formulas. We take some steps and some results. For that, from the next section onwards, we divide that next section into two subsections. What are that? Integration by the method of substitution. Integration by the method of substitution. That is the first one method. Second method is integration by parts. Integration by parts. These two methods are also applied in derivatives, calculus first year derivatives also. Substitution method. Put x is equal to sine theta or x is equal to tan square theta, like that. Integration by parts means as like dB dx of uv, product of two functions derivative. Here also integral uv dx, that is using integration by parts. The first method is integration by the method of substitution. So substitute a suitable substitution to find the integration of the given function. For that, first you observe, select two functions. That means one function is derivative of the second function. First we select, observe that two functions in the given problem, such that one function is the derivative of the another function. Okay. First see this example. Evaluate integral 2x into e power x square dx. So here you observe two functions. Here 2x and x square. Are you observing any relation between these two functions? Yes. The derivative of x square is 2x. The derivative of x square is 2x. So like that we select two functions such that one is the derivative of the second function. Here 2x is the derivative of x square. So you put that x square as t. Put this x square as t. Differentiating both sides with respect to t. You know the derivative of x square is 2x, but differentiate with respect to t. So we write dx by dt. That is equal to derivative of t with respect to t is 1. So from this you have 2x dx is equal to dt. This is very important. X square is equal to t. Simply write the derivative of x square is 2x. Put dx. The derivative of t is 1. Put dt. If that is theta, put d theta. If that is y, put dy. If that is u, put du. Okay. Now what is the given function? Integral 2x into e power x square dx. This is equal to, from this observe 2x dx. What is 2x dx is dt. So write this 2x dx here dt. E power x square is t. So this is e power t. You know the integration of e power t is? Yes, e power t. Integral e power x dx is equal to e power x. So integral e power t dt is equal to e power t plus c. In lastly, you put the value of t. What is t? Yes, e power here t is equal to x square. So e power x square plus c. Okay. Once again, we first select two functions such that one is the derivative of the second function. Here 2x and x square are the two functions. The derivative of x square is 2x. So we put the x square as t. Okay. Let us see this example. Evaluate integral sin inverse x whole square by root 1 minus x square dx. Integral sin inverse x whole square by root 1 minus x square dx. Here what are the two functions? One is the derivative of the other. Yes. Here sin inverse x is one function. 1 by root of 1 minus x square is another function. So what is the relation between these two? Yes. The derivative of sin inverse x is 1 by root of 1 minus x square. So what we put as t? Yes. We put t with sin inverse x. So put sin inverse x is equal to t. Put sin inverse x is equal to t. So the derivative of sin inverse x is 1 by root of 1 minus x square. Put dx. The derivative of t is 1. Put dt. So 1 by root of 1 minus x square dx is equal to dt. Now take the given problem. Integral sin inverse x whole square by root 1 minus x square dx. That is equal to integral. Already we let that sin inverse x is equal to t. So this sin inverse x is t. So this is t square. 1 by root of 1 minus x square dx. This whole thing is dt. By this you put dt. Now this is integral t square dt. So integral t square is t cube by 3. Add 1 and power of that 2 t. That is 2 plus 1, 3 by 3 plus c. Integral x power n dx is equal to x power n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus c. Add 1 to the power of t. That is t cube by 3 plus c. Lastly substitute t. Here what is t? Yes, t is equal to sin inverse x. So this is sin inverse x whole cube by 3 plus c. Okay. Now let us see another problem. Evaluate integral x power 5 by 1 plus x power 12 dx. In this problem, there is no function directly. One is the derivative of the another function. But indirectly, x power 12 is x power 6 whole square. Okay. X power 6 derivative. What is the derivative of x power 6? Yes, 6x power 5. So here there is x power 5 also. In x power 12 there is x power 6. So you split that integral x power 5 by 1 plus x power 12 as x power 5 by 1 plus, we write this x power 12 as x power 6 whole square. The derivative of x power 6 is 6 into x power 5. So we put this x power 6 as t. So the derivative of x power 6 is 6x power 5 dx is equal to t derivative is dt. But here we have x power 5 dx. So from this, what is x power 5 dx? Yes, take away the 6 to right side. That is into 6 is by 6. 1 by 6 dt. So now this is equal to integral x power 5 dx is equal to 1 by 6 dt. Right? For this x power 5 dx is equal to 1 by 6 dt. 1 by 1 plus this x power 6. This x power 6 is t. So t square. Okay. So 1 by 6. This is of the form integral 1 by 1 plus x square dx. You know the standard formula. Integral 1 by 1 plus x square dx is tan inverse x plus c. Here integral 1 by 1 plus the t square dt. So tan inverse t plus c. Lastly, substitute t as a x power 6. So 1 by 6 tan inverse x power 6 plus c. This t is x power 6. Okay. Now another problem. Integral sin tan inverse x by 1 plus x square dx. This is 2013, 2015, 2018 in our IPE 2 marks. These are all 2 marks problems. Here one function is the derivative of the another function in the given problem. Yes, the derivative of tan inverse x is 1 by 1 plus x square. So we put this tan inverse x as t. Tan inverse x as t. So the derivative of tan inverse x is 1 by 1 plus x square dx is equal to dt. So the given problem is integral sin tan inverse x by 1 plus x square dx. That is equal to sin tan inverse x is t. 1 by 1 plus x square dx, the whole thing is dt. So dt. Simply this given problem converted as integral sin t dt. The integration of sin is, yes, minus cos. So integral sin t dt is minus cos t plus c. Substitute minus cos t as tan inverse x plus c. Okay. So integral sin of tan inverse x by 1 plus x square dx as minus cos tan inverse x plus c. Okay. Now another problem. Evaluate integral log 1 plus x by 1 plus x dx. Here directly the derivative of log x is 1 by x. So the derivative of log 1 plus x is 1 by 1 plus x. Okay. So we put this log 1 plus x as t. So the derivative of log 1 plus x is 1 by 1 plus x dx is equal to t as dt. So integral log 1 plus x, the log 1 plus x is t. You write this t. 1 by 1 plus x dx, the whole thing is dt. So this problem, given problem is converted as integral t dt. You know the integration of t is, yes, t square by 2 plus c. Okay. This is equal to 1 by 2, write this 1 by 2 here. You know t is log 1 plus x. So t square is log 1 plus x whole square. This t square, for this t, we write the log 1 plus x. For the whole square, this is square. 1 by 2 log 1 plus x whole square plus c. Okay. There is another most important problem is evaluate integral 1 plus x into e power x by cos square of x e power x dx. Very, very important. Integral 1 plus x into e power x by cos square x e power x dx. Here you observe the derivative of x e power x is in the form of uv. You know the derivative of uv, d by dx of uv is equal to u into v derivative plus v into u derivative. So put x e power x as t. Apply uv form. That is equal to, here u is x, v is e power x. U into, that means x into the derivative of v, that is here v is e power x derivative is also e power x, plus v into v is e power x, right here. The derivative of u, here u is x, the derivative of x is 1, into dx is equal to the derivative of t dt. Take e power x as common. If from this take e power x, we write 1. If you take e power x, the remaining term is x. So 1 plus x into e power x dx is equal to dt. So this is 1 plus x into e power x. This is the given numerator. 1 plus x into e power x dx. The whole thing as dt. So in this problem we put x e power x is equal to t. Then we have 1 plus x into e power x dx, the whole thing as dt. So this integral, the numerator whole thing is dt right here. By cos square, we let this x into e power x as t. So dt by cos square d. Cos square t. You know 1 minus cos square secant square. So integral 1 by cos square t secant square t. Write this dt here. You know the integration of secant square t is? Yes, tan t plus c. Tan, put t as x into e power x. Okay. So this is most important problem in our IPE. Integral 1 plus x into e power x by cos square x e power x dx. For this put x into e power x as t. Remember that. So the integration is tan x e power x plus c. Okay. Now we learn two more important formulas. The first one is integral f dash of x by f of x dx. You observe numerator is the derivative of the denominator. Here the denominator is f of x. The derivative of f of x is denoted by f dash of x. That is in numerator. For this type of integration, the integral value is log modulus f of x plus c. Okay. The derivative of the denominator is the numerator. In this case, the integration is log modulus f of x plus c. Okay. You observe this problem, 13th problem. For example, integral cot x dx. What is cot? Yes, cot x is cos x by sin x. You know the derivative of sin x is cos x. So here the denominator is sin x. The derivative of sin x is cos x, that is in numerator. So the given problem is like this formula, integral f dash of x by f of x dx. So the formula is log modulus f of x plus c. That means log modulus f of x means that denominator. Log modulus denominator is the formula. Log modulus, what is the denominator? So sin x is the denominator. So to solve the problem, integral f dash of x by f of x dx, that is log modulus f of x plus c. Okay. Now another problem. So that is also like this. Integral f dash of x by root f of x dx. There is a small difference between first formula and second formula. In first formula, the denominator is only f of x. But in second problem, the denominator is root f of x. Root f. There is a root in the denominator. For this f dash of x by root f of x dx, the integral is 2 into the denominator only, not log modulus denominator. 2 into denominator. The denominator is root fx. So 2 into root f of x plus c. Okay. That is the second formula. This is the first formula. The first formula is integral f dash of x by f of x dx is log modulus f of x plus c. The second one is integral f dash of x by root f of x dx is equal to 2 root of f of x plus c. From the first formula, the derivative of the denominator is the numerator. You observe the 14th problem. Integral tan x dx is equal to, you multiplying both numerator denominator with secant x. So secant x into tan x by secant x. This is equal to, You know the derivative of the denominator. Here the denominator is secant x. The derivative of secant x is secant x into tan x. So the derivative of the denominator is the numerator. So you apply the formula, first formula, log modulus of x plus c. So log modulus, here the denominator is secant x. So log modulus secant x plus c. So the formula of integral cot x is log modulus sin x. Integral tan x is log modulus secant x plus c. Okay. Now integral secant x dx. You multiplying both numerator denominator with secant x plus tan x. So integral secant x into secant x plus tan x by secant x plus tan x is equal to multiplying the brackets secant x into secant x is secant square x, secant x into tan x is secant x tan x by the denominator as it is. Here you observe the denominator is secant x plus tan x. The derivative of the denominator secant x plus tan x is, yes, the derivative of secant x is secant x tan x. The derivative of tan x is secant square x. So the derivative of the denominator is the numerator. So apply the formula log modulus denominator. That is log modulus secant x plus tan x plus c. So integral secant x dx is log modulus secant x plus tan x plus c. Okay. Now let us see integral cosecant x dx. In the same manner, multiplying with cosecant x minus cot x. So cosecant x into cosecant x minus cot x by cosecant x minus cot x. You multiplying the brackets of the numerator. Cosecant x into cosecant x is cosecant square x minus cosecant x into cot x by cosecant x minus cot x. Here also clearly the derivative of the denominator is the numerator. The derivative of cosecant x is minus cosecant x cot x. The derivative of minus cot x is cosecant square x. So the derivative of the denominator is the numerator. So log modulus the denominator. So log modulus the denominator is log modulus cosecant x minus cot x. Okay. Now by using the second formula, integral f dash of x by root f of x is 2 denominator. You observe this problem. 17th problem. Integral 2x plus 3 by square root of x square plus 3x minus 4 dx. Here clearly the derivative of the function in root is the numerator. The derivative of x square is 2x. The derivative of 3x is 3. The derivative of 4 is 0. So the derivative of x square plus 3x minus 4 is nothing but simply 2x plus 3. So we write that given integrand as is equal to integral 2x plus 3 is the derivative of x square plus 3x minus 4. So we write that as x square plus 3x minus 4 dash by square root of x square plus 3x minus 4 dx. Okay. This is of the form integral f dash of x by root f of x dx. That is 2 into denominator. So we apply that 2 into here the denominator is square root of x square plus 3x minus 4 plus c. Okay. This is the problem. Now we learn some more important formulas to 7 marks problems. These 9 formulas very important in your 7 marks problems. In this chapter there are 2 7 marks problems. For these problems you must know these 9 formulas. 3 are one set, 3 are one set, 3 are another one set. Integral 1 by 1 plus x square dx. This is 1 by a tan inverse x by a. Integral 1 by, this is minus a square minus x square dx. 1 by 2a log modulus a plus x by a minus x plus c. Here the reverse, integral 1 by x square minus a square dx. 1 by 2a log modulus x minus a by x plus a plus c. You must read comparing to one to each other. You write these formulas in so many times in your rough book. Comparing to one formula to another formula. The first formula is a square plus x square. Second one is a square minus x square. Third one is x square minus a square. What is the difference between those formulas? Similarly, 1 by root of a square minus x square dx is sin inverse x by a. 1 by root of a square plus x square is equal to sin h inverse x by a. 1 by root of this x square minus a square cos h inverse x by a. Root a square plus x square sin h inverse. Root x square minus a square cos h inverse. That is root a square minus a square sin inverse, not sin h inverse. Okay. Another most important three forms. These three are very important for 7 marks also. Integral root of a square minus x square. Here also a square minus x square. This also a square minus x square. But in here 1 by root of a square minus there root a square minus x square. Okay. So comparing the formulas, root a square minus x square dx is x by 2 square root of a square minus x square plus a square by 2 sinus x by a. This is root a square plus x square. X by 2, right? The same, yeah, the problem as it is root a square plus x square as it is. Here the change is only here. Plus a square by 2 sin h inverse x by a. Root of x square minus a square. Here at the same x by 2 into the given problem. Minus a square by 2 cos h inverse x by a plus c. So these are the main differences of these three formulas. You must practice these 9 formulas for 7 marks problems. Okay, take a homework. Evaluate these following problems by using the standard formulas or f dash f x by f of x formulas or f dash f x by root f of x formula. Okay. These are, I think, substituted. 9th one is e power x integral e power x in sin e power x. 6th one is dx. Put e power x is t. For 5th one, integral 1 by x log x into log of log x dx. Put log of log x as t. 1 by log x into 1 by x dx is equal to dt. For so fourth problem, we write this cos square x as cos x power 4 into cos square x. Sin x power 4 by cos x power 4 is tan x power 4. 1 by cos square is secant square. So put tan x is equal to t. For third problem, x power 8 by 1 plus x power 18. We write this x power 18 as x power 9 whole square. Okay. Like that, we solve these problems. 9th one is apply a plus b whole square simply. For 8th one, put log secant x plus tan x as t. Log secant x plus tan x as t. For 7th one, sin inverse x as t. 1 by root of 1 minus x square dx as dt. So that is 1 by root t dt. Okay. For first problem, 1 plus sin 2x is nothing but cos x plus sin x whole square. So root 2 sin cos x plus sin x whole square is cos x plus sin x. Cos x plus sin x, cos x plus sin x cancel, root 1 dx. That is x is the answer, x plus c. Okay. Solve these problems. Okay. Thank you one and all.